Go on, Lucy, you can do this.
Thank you everyone for coming online. I've decided to start my business online, and I've got my very own online shop. This is my first official grand opening. I'm going to run through why I've decided to join Arbonne and start my own business. Since I was 16 years old, I've always worked and earned my own money. So when I finished work to have my son, I felt lost without an income. So I went back to work part-time, but then I felt guilty for not making the most of him. So I was in a no-win situation. I wanted to earn money, but not go to work. When Michelle first told me about Arbonne, I wasn't interested. I didn't know what network marketing was, but I was pretty sure I wouldn't be able to do it. I wasn't sure I knew anyone who would buy it, and I'm no good at selling. But Michelle had planted a seed. I looked into Arbonne a bit more and tried the RE9 and the ABC range, and fell in love with the pure natural products. And then I started thinking, what if this does work for me? What if I can do it? What if I can help people find the right products they have been searching for? So I took a leap of faith, and I've joined the Arbonne family, and I'm now working the hours I want towards the future I want for me and my family. I'm now going to hand you over to Michelle, who's my business partner, and she's going to talk to you a bit more about the business and the products.
Hi, everyone. First of all, I'm just going to tell you my background to why I started Arbonne. Most of you know that I'm a personal trainer, but Danny and my children go to school together, the preschool together. Hi. This is Danny, and it's basically Danny that I saw 18 months ago that went from a very quiet little Danny to coming in one day saying, I've started this amazing business, blah, blah, blah. She just couldn't hold back from what she was saying, and we're like, what are you going on about? I was just so confused. Arbonne, what's Arbonne? And yeah, she'd come in with products and everything else. And basically, I was just like, oh, I don't know. I'm not interested. So I was didn't listen, didn't look into it, just said, no, it's not for me. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. And then it's not until I've actually seen Danny's white Mercedes and Danny grow in her business and achieve and progress and become what she is today that I kind of thought, okay, maybe 18 months ago when Danny came in waffling away on this business, maybe I should have given her that time of day to actually listen to what this business is about instead of just thinking I know better and it's not for me. So just time Danny coming over, first of all letting me try some products, like Lucy says, the RE9 range. She says, try it for a few days. I did. Oh my God, my face felt amazing. The Phytosport range for what I do with my running, all my exercise. Again, I felt great on that. I felt like I could push harder, work harder, recover faster. And the Fizz Sticks, Fizz Sticks are amazing. So just a few products that I tried. Okay, so I was like, okay, I've experienced a bit of the products. Now I would like you to come and explain the business to me. And literally just from Danny explaining that business in half an hour, I was like, I want to sign up now. I can do this. I want it. And I've not looked back. I've attended a lot of the Arbonne training courses, and oh my God, they are mind-blowing. You go to one of them and you can see not just Danny, but everyone else who is doing this. So it's, again, a big eye-opener. It's not just, you need to see it to believe it, basically. And it's a fantastic opportunities, fantastic experiences. And the products are just amazing because of how natural the products are. None of the nasties that are in them, everything really. And the fact that you can just go on your computer and do your shopping and order the products that you want, and it comes straight to your house. It's the easiness in the business as well, which I like. So yeah, I just found them absolutely amazing. So yeah.
Right, okay. I'll just introduce myself. So my name is Danny, and exactly like Michelle said, we've known each other for a couple of years now because of our children. And I decided to start my own business with Arbonne coming up to 2 years ago, mainly because I've got 2 children and they both need a lot of my time. I worked in ophthalmology before for 7 years, had a really great career, but it just didn't fit in with the lifestyle that I wanted with my children. I wanted to spend more time with my children. So I decided to start my own online business because I think that's the way the world is going these days. Most people want easy, like Michelle says. Most people want to shop online and they want easy. Not many people these days want to go into town and do their shopping. And a lot of people are looking for healthier, safer products, especially with illnesses on the rise. And, it's every other day we hear about someone else that's been diagnosed with another illness. And the scary thing is when somebody is diagnosed with an illness, they are told from their consultant in hospital a massive list of ingredients to avoid, and all of these ingredients that they're told to avoid are the ingredients that make up cheap products that are sold in shops. And I think people are catching on to that these days. People are aware now that the reason why products from shops are so cheap is because of what's in them, which is disgusting. Once you start learning about what's in them, you just never want to buy anything from a shop again. So when I looked at this as an online business, I thought this concept is absolutely genius because I met so many different people of all walks of life that were having successful careers part-time building an Arbonne business because they have like a virtual franchise. So everybody knows a franchise is obviously like buying some sort of store. Like you could buy a franchise with Specsavers or Domino's, or franchises are all over the place. But our virtual franchise is online, so everything is done for us. Our website, everything is already in place. And then we get to build a client base of people that are looking exactly for what we have to offer. These products for children, these products for our hair, these cosmetics, the nutrition. People are searching for pure, safe and beneficial products, but they just don't know where to buy them from. Or they come with like a £300 price tag. Whereas when they buy from Lucy's business or any of our businesses, the price is brought right down. They're affordable but high quality products, which is the best of both worlds. And the great thing about this business is everybody does it part-time and everybody can teach other people how to start their own online business. So when somebody in Australia says, Danny, you're earning a corporate style income working 2 hours a day, how the heck are you doing it? And I'll say, I just own my own online business. And they say, can you teach me how to do it? I say, of course. And I teach them how to do this all the way from Australia because it's all online. When somebody starts their own business, so say somebody in Australia starts their own business and I coach and mentor and teach them, they earn a massive percentage of what turns through their business from helping clients. And because I've coached and helped and supported them, I also earn a smaller percentage of what turns through their business. So as it's a virtual franchise, you earn from your own personal business and everybody else's that you coach and help. So myself and Michelle are just going to spend the next 10 minutes just going through a few key points to Arbonne so that you have a really great understanding of what Lucy's business is, because the main thing about Lucy's online business is it's all word of mouth, all of it. Lucy will never ever pay for any advertising for her Arbonne business, and nor will Arbonne. They will never pay for advertising because it's all done through word of mouth. So if you have a better understanding of what it is that Lucy's business is, then you can tell other people that are looking for exactly what Lucy has to offer. So I'm just going to screen share here. It's a very short PowerPoint presentation. We're just going to stick to the main points. And then if there's anything you want to know in more detail, you absolutely can do. You can ask Lucy, you can speak to Michelle, you can speak to myself. But for now, because this is just a grand opening, we're just going to skim through a few points. So a little bit about the Arbonne story. Arbonne was a company that was founded by a man called Peter Mock, who's photographed in the bottom, wearing the red glasses. He started this business 36 years ago because he saw the massive demand for pure, safe, beneficial products. As I was saying, most products in shops have got so many toxins, and Michelle's going to touch on that in a second, that he wanted to create a skincare and nutrition line that was safe, because what we put on and in our body, we do become. So if we're putting toxins on and in our body, that is going to manifest. So he wanted to create something really safe for every household to have access to using. So he created this skincare and nutrition line called Arbonne. And he decided he would never, ever ever, never allow his products to ever be sold in a shop, because if they were to be sold in a shop, they would have to have some sort of chemical preservative in it to give it a 7-year shelf life. Products sold in shops have to have a 7-year shelf life. It's the law. And he didn't want his products to have these nasties in it. So he said that these product lines will never be sold in a shop. And the second reason why was because if they were sold in a shop, they'd have to be marked up. They'd have to be marked up about 10 to 20 times the amount, what it's actually worth, just to pay for that process of being in a shop. So it's a really ethical company, really ethical. The business is Willable. We get paid every single month from Arbonne for using and recommending these products. And I kind of describe this in a really simple form of, you know, when people drive cars and they have their car sign written and they get paid to drive that sign written car around for advertising the company that they're driving around with the sign writing on their car. That's basically what we do with Arbonne. We are advertising Arbonne by using these products, and people see the difference in us, in our hair, in our skin, in our children's skin, in what we're using, what we're eating, what we're drinking. We are basically advertising this company by just walking around using these products. We're paid every single month from Arbonne, and the paycheck that we receive every month is Willable. So if anything happens to ourselves, our children or our partners or our parents, whoever we will this business to, will still continue to receive that paycheck. So for me, having 2 young children, that is so huge to me, because I know if I was to pass away, my children are still going to receive several £1,000s every single month, because I built this business for them, which is a massive reassurance for me as being a mum. So I'll let Michelle just touch on the products.
Okay, the products, obviously, as you can see from the screen here, they are all vegan based, so that's quite important these days. A lot of people are going down that line, you know, for the animal testing, animal byproducts. Basically, none of our products contain any of that. It is all plant-based products, and you know, and the results from that are better. You feel better having them products on you. Yeah, they're built from a Swiss heritage to European standard. They're the highest quality of ingredients. They're all clinically tested, and they test above a lot of your shop brand products. They're formulated higher than stuff that you find in the shop. And like I say, they're never tested on any of the animals, and they're all gluten free. So you can use, you know, people who suffer from any gluten allergies and stuff, then it's very good for them.
Yeah, which is huge now. So many people are avoiding dairy and gluten. It's just on such a rise. So, you know, it just goes back to saying that these products are exactly what people are looking for.
Okay, this is the basically, this is the screen to say what we don't have. All right, these are all the nasties. The bits, like you can see, the parabens, that's a big thing linked to cancer nowadays. Our deodorant is a good one for this, because it doesn't contain any of the parabens. If you're putting these products direct onto your skin, then products then get absorbing into your skin, and it's having an effect on the inside. Anything on the outside of your body, you need to look after. You can't just put any old thing on your skin. All right, you've got to think about what it is, because what goes on your skin gets absorbed into the skin, and then what's happening when it gets absorbed into the skin. Okay, stuff like the mineral oils, that blocks your pores, that stops your skin from breathing. Okay, it's all really, it's really important. You take it for granted. You go into a shop and you think it's on the shelf, it's booze. Okay, it must be good. You buy it. You don't think about what's actually inside these products. It's really, really important to what you're putting on your skin, or for the, not just on your skin, but the nutrition side of things. You know, what you're drinking, what you're eating, and everything else. You've really got to start paying attention to these, just for personal health reasons. Arbonne, obviously we do the skincare range, the nutrition range, the bath and body, and the makeup. The skincare range suits a whole range of skin. Okay, the biggest one that we do is the RE9 anti-aging, which you can see at the top left of the screen.
Big winner. Love the anti-aging.
That's what sold me the business, because basically I said to Danny, I want to look younger. And also my sister's driving. She drives like a maniac. And I said to her the other day, you drive that fast? I says, I need my RE9. Mad. Yeah, so obviously we do the RE9 range. Anyone who suffers with sensitive skin or rosacea, any skin who wants something calmer on the skin, then we do the calm range, which you can see in the green bottles. So that's more for the sensitive skin. We do the men's range, which is the blue ones, and that's for shaving, moisturising, after shaving balm, and they are from obviously I don't use the men's range, but from going on the Arbonne days, you see the men that are there and their feedback from them, they absolutely love it. And one of the things that I heard from the days about the Gillette, that you think Gillette's a good make because you see it on the shelf, but actually Gillette has something in the product that makes the metal on the razor blades corrode. So it's actually forcing you to buy more razor blades because it's got this special chemical in. So it's just it's naughty basically, and it's not, whatever's making that razor, that metal corrode, is obviously going into your skin as well. The Genius pads and the Intelligence blades are amazing. I use the Genius pads every night. It just basically gets all the dirt, the dead cells off your skin, and you put your night cream on and your skin just feels absolutely amazing in the morning. So there's, like I say, and they also do for people who suffer with acne and spots, we do a Clear Future range, which, luckily I don't suffer from that, but I have helped people who do suffer from that, and they are so pleased that we've introduced this range to them, and they've done really well from it. The nutrition, wow, this is my area because a lot of my clients are liking the products from here. I've just started the 30-day to healthy living. Everyone's asking me why the hell am I doing that? It's because I can inch and inch still, and summer is coming, and I just want to feel the difference that it has on my body. So I'm doing the protein shake, 30 days to healthy living, and I started on Monday, and obviously today's Thursday. Monday I was weighing 61.5 kilograms. I work in kilograms, by the way. Today I'm on 59.5 kilograms. So already I've dropped that weight, but I feel better for it. I don't feel bloated. My body feels amazing. The Phytosport range that we do is 3 different drinks, again, for exercise. All plant-based products, no nasties in it, and my God, I feel the difference from doing my half marathon training, having these drinks, to lending these drinks to somebody else, not having them for a training session and going out and training. I found it such hard work. I really noticed a difference. It's basically, you think drinking water is good enough, but when you're sweating, you're not just sweating water, you're sweating the salts, you're sweating the minerals, the magnesium, everything. So this is basically putting back into your body what your body is sweating out, and it allows you to keep going. It allows you to recover faster.
Michelle, do you mind if I just add something about the nutrition? I'm just going to do it anyway, whether you say yes or no. I take the 30 days to healthy living like Michelle, and people ask me, they're like, why do you take it when you don't want to lose any weight? And the reason why I take the nutrition from Arbonne, we do a 30 days to healthy living pack, which is basically your breakfast, your lunch, your snacks, your drinks, all your vitamins. The reason why I take it is because I was diagnosed with lupus, and I suffer massively with tiredness and low energy. And my husband has fibromyalgia, or otherwise known as chronic fatigue, or ME. And again, tiredness is one of the biggest symptoms of those autoimmune diseases. And we both take the 30 days to healthy living because of that. So it helps us. And I'm completely medication free now after every single month doing the 30 days to healthy living set. And like what these guys were talking about at the beginning, taking the fizz sticks for drinks, rather than having a coffee, I have a fizz stick drink, which is just a really healthy alternative drink. And I am so pleased to say that I'm not on any medication now for lupus anymore. And I no longer feel like I have to fall asleep like the moment I get in from the school run. It's massively helped with my energy. I just wanted to add that, Michelle.
No worries. And by the way, Danny, you look amazing from the photos that I've seen when you've had I think you had Farah, from the photos from Farah, the difference in your body from then to now, the transformation is amazing.
Yeah, it's
So
probably,
it's really,
probably your boot camp as well.
yeah, when you turn up. Okay, I'm going to just talk a bit about the products that I use in the Bath and Body. I use the FC5 shampoo, which is the green bottle that you can see, the long, tall green bottle. Now, for me, I've noticed a difference with that. My hair has become more elasticated and it grows a lot faster and it's a lot kinder to the skin. So I have noticed a big difference in that. And what else? Oh, I did a fake tan the other day, and the Arbonne, what do you call it? It's a tanner?
Liquid Sunshine.
Liquid Sunshine, that was it. And I've got my mum ordering it. My brother really wants to order it. I don't know if he's going to or not, because it's a very natural looking colour. It's lovely. I really enjoyed that. What else have we got there? All the nice, there's so much on the Bath and Body. The Aroma Central range, you've got the Calm range, the Unwind and the Awaken range. There's so many different. And the ABC range for the babies is amazing. My next door neighbour, their little boy suffers from eczema, really bad, not just in the arms, literally his face, his scalp, all over his body. And she's found by putting the moisturiser on and the nappy cream, it just helps him. But it's not just that, it's what you wash them in as well. So if you can keep everything neutral, it helps the skin pH 5.5 stay neutral, or in all areas. The Johnson's and all the other baby products is basically too strong, too rich for the baby's skin, and it's stripping agency. So it's basically taking all that moisture out of the baby's skin. Yes, they might smell nice, but poor little babies, you're damaging their skin. It's not fair for them. Keep the moisture in, just keep it nice and neutral. And what else have we got? And the makeup, my God, I've turned into a lady. Now my sister has commented, I never used to wear makeup unless I went out. And since trying the makeup range, I love it. The mascara, I have found a mascara that I love the brush of. I love the feel of it. Bronzer, I try contouring. I'm going on a makeup course because Arbonne do all these courses. So yes, I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I can get trained in every single area I want to. So yeah, there is so many products out there. So you're not just you can't just help one person, you can help so many people. And that is a good thing about this company and this business. Network marketing. Obviously, if you've got your normal retailers, this is the difference between the two businesses. Obviously, if you're the manufacturers and you're going down the retail route, then you've got your manufacturers, and then it has to go to the wholesale where it gets stored. So that's obviously costing to get stored, the delivery to go into that storage, all right? And then it goes to a warehouse, okay? And then from that warehouse, it goes, again, it's all transported. So you're paying for the driver, you're paying for the deliveries, the standing charges, okay? And then it doesn't go straight to the shop. It will probably go to another warehouse where it's waiting to go into the shop. And then once it's in the shop, you're paying for it for the shopkeepers, for the shop, for everything. So we're basically, what we're doing, we're cutting out that middleman. So we have our products, it gets manufactured, you are introduced to an Arbonne independent consultant like ourselves, and we recommend which products would suit you best. And then basically you go direct on the internet, like Amazon and eBay or your other internet websites. You order your products straight offline and it comes straight to your house within 2 to 3 working days. And it's that easy. And that's what I like about this business. It's cutting out all the middlemen. It's just simple from one manufacturers to your front door, and it's made to order because obviously these products have a shelf life. All right, so they've got, it's six to 18 months depending on what the product is, depending on what's in them products. So obviously it gets made from the manufacturers, nothing's held for too long, and then it gets straight to the consumers.
Yeah,
So
the products are food graded, so you could eat them if you wanted to. Not that I recommend you do, but you could do because they're food graded. But exactly like Michelle said, they are made and then obviously they're delivered to your door, but they do obviously then start to not be as good as what they could be a few years down the line. So you're best off to just order them and then use them straight away. So I'm just going to touch on the last couple of points and then we'll end. So why Arbonne, why now? Well, there are 4 mega trends with Arbonne. And if anybody is ever looking at starting their own business, you want to look at mega trends. Mega trends are something that mean you're more likely to have a really successful business. So with Arbonne, we have consumable products, which basically means that the products that Lucy has in her business are things that every household orders anyway, wherever they purchase them from, they're already purchasing these products. And when they run out, they rebuy more of them. So we all rebuy when we run out of toothpaste, deodorant, shower essentials, things that we eat, things that we drink, cosmetics. We already repurchase these when we run out. So we've got that as a mega trend. The second is the next $1 trillion industry is in health and wellness. So that is the next big boom. We've had the housing boom. We've had the .com boom. The next big boom is health and wellness. So if you're somebody that is actually looking at starting a business, whatever it may be, if you can start a business in health and wellness, you're going to be smack bang in the middle of the next big $1 trillion boom. So with Arbonne, we can tick that as well as a mega trend. We also have the ability to leverage our time. So the great thing about Arbonne is it provides us with residual income, or otherwise known as passive income, or otherwise known as royalties. So if you were to write a book or make a CD, you do the work once, you make that book or you make that CD, but every single time it's purchased, forever onwards, you receive a royalties paycheck. So obviously celebrities will make their CDs, singers, and then every time that CD is purchased, they receive a paycheck from that. That's what happens with Arbonne. We do the work once, we help a client connect with the right products for them, and then every time they run out, they log in online and they order it, and we receive a paycheck every single time. So it's residual and passive income, which is fabulous. It's what most people want these days. We all only have 24 hours in a day, so it's trying to make the most of that. And lastly, we're internet-based. So we're an internet-based business. Right, okay, I'm just going to skip through a couple of these. Right, last 2 slides. So this one's just about the income, which I'm going to just skim over. And the second one is about how you can support Lucy's business. And then I'll hand it back to Lucy to end this grand opening. So this slide, excuse me, I'm just going to skim over the income opportunity, because you might be listening to Lucy's grand opening and thinking, oh my gosh, Lucy, like what a tremendous idea that you have embarked on. And you might be thinking of 5, 6, 7, 8 people in your head right now that are looking for an extra income stream. They might work incredibly hard. They might have really well-paid jobs, but they don't have a lot of time, which is what most people find. Most people earn an income where they're not looking for extra income, but they're looking for more free time with their children, with their parents, with their loved ones. Or you might be thinking of people that might actually really enjoy doing Arbonne very part-time, and they want to benefit from the holidays. Arbonne put on about 5 different holidays a year. So if you know somebody that really, really wants to do something that's going to achieve them free holidays, again, you can introduce them to Arbonne. Or they might just want to have some fun. They might just want to enjoy the social side of it. Whatever it may be, people's reasons are different. I'm going to just go through the income at the level. So that if you are thinking of somebody in your head that would benefit from this, you've got a better idea of what it is that Arbonne give you in terms of income. So there are only 4 levels that we work towards, and how we grow through those 4 levels of management, let's say, is by building a bigger network. So when we start our own business, it's just us. So Lucy starts her own business and it's just her shop in her network, and then she might introduce some clients to her shop online, and that builds her network. And then she might introduce some people across the world or even in the UK that also want to start their own online shop, and they are part of Lucy's network. So as the network grows, by helping people, that's how you get promoted. So the first level of promotion is a district manager, which I have no shadow of a doubt is where Lucy will be in the next month or 2, very quickly. A district manager earns about, on average, about £100 to £800 a month. So for me, my lowest paycheck as a district manager was £500 for the month, and my highest was £700 for the month. It took me 4 months to become a district manager. It took Michelle 2 months, so it just varies. It's all effort-based. The second level is an area manager. It takes roughly 6 to 12 months to become an area manager. So number 2, the second level. For me, it took me 6 months. Again, I've no doubt Lucy will probably be there in the next couple of months, if that. And my lowest paycheck as an area manager was £1,000 for the month, and my highest was £2,300 for the month. So that's 6 months in, you know. So although the income starts off quite slow, it soon grows and grows and grows. The third level is a regional vice president level, and it takes roughly 1 to 3 years to become a regional vice president. It took me 11 months, and my lowest paycheck as a regional vice president was £4,300 for the month, and my highest was just over £7,000 for the month. And the interesting thing about all 4 of these levels, and I'll just do the 4th in a moment, is you're still doing the same amount of work throughout, but your network is building and building and building, like the Ice Bucket Challenge. So when that Ice Bucket Challenge went on, you nominated 3 people to chuck water over their head, and then they all nominated 3 people each, and there was like, I don't know, there was more. I don't know what the number is. I'm terrible at maths. So it just grows and grows and grows. So that's exactly like what this does. The more people you help and teach them to go on to help, the more your network grows. At the regional vice president level is when you're given the cash bonus to go and lease or buy a brand new white Mercedes of your choice, which Arbonne pay for. And at national vice president level, which is the 4th level, it takes roughly 3 to 5 years to become a national vice president. I myself, I'm not at this level yet, but we will be by the end of this month. And my friends that are national vice presidents, they're earning between £30,000 and £40,000 a month, okay? So if you know somebody that is willing to invest a couple of hours a day for maybe a couple of years building this online business and helping people and learning, you know, doing it all online, all of this learning, all the courses are all online. We have an Arbonne Online University, which is free to invest your time into. If you know somebody that would be really interested in investing a couple of years of their time, part-time, around their job, around their families to earn £30,000 to £40,000 a month, you definitely need to introduce them to Lucy so she can explain this further for them. At all of the levels, you can go on lots of different trips on holiday. I've been to Las Vegas twice with Arbonne, Arizona twice. I've been on a Caribbean cruise, and I've just earned a trip for my whole family to the Bahamas. So holidays, if that's your thing, or if you know somebody and that's their thing, definitely get Lucy to speak to them and answer any of their questions. So this is the last slide, and then I'm going to pass it back to Lucy. So where do you see yourself? Because quite clearly you have come to Lucy's grand opening to look at supporting her in some way, and you're probably thinking, Lucy's going to be amazing at this. She loves helping people. She's an honest, kind, genuine person. How can I further help support her to make a massive success of this? Well, there are 3 ways, 3 very different ways you can support Lucy to grow a phenomenal business. I'm just going to skim over them. Number 1 is you can host an event. So by hosting an event, you will earn a lot of free products. All you need to do is invite some friends or family along to your house and have like a coffee and a cake morning, or a makeup and margaritas night, or a spa event, or a healthy, happy nutrition workshop, or a skincare workshop, whatever interests you. You earn free products. Lucy comes along with her Arbonne products, with Michelle, maybe with myself as well. And we present the products to your friends and family, have a massive giggle. Everybody has a great time. They go with free products. They get a great discount on the night. You get free products. And you've just helped Lucy start building her client base. So that's the first way you can support Lucy's business. The second way you can support Lucy's business is by switching where you buy your products from, and then start buying them in Lucy's business instead. So if Lucy had opened up a coffee shop, instead of buying coffee in Starbucks, you now buy it from Lucy's business, like we all want to for all of our friends that start a business. So rather than buying your toothpaste, deodorant, your shampoo, your makeup, your nutrition from anywhere else, purchasing it from Lucy's business is going to help grow Lucy's business. And what you're going to benefit from is a discount, a wholesale discount, and you're going to be able to buy products that are prestige and high quality at an affordable price that actually last longer. So imagine having a toothpaste that lasts 4 to 5 months rather than replacing it every week. Imagine having face wash that is actually anti-aging and lasts you the year rather than having to replace it every month. Products are concentrated, so they last so much longer, and all of the products come with a 6-week money back, full money back guarantee. So if you order anything, you can try it as well. You've got that 6-week full money back guarantee. And then the third and final way you can support Lucy's business is if you've sat and listened through this grand opening online and thought, the concept is genius. Like, the concept makes sense. It's a virtual online franchise. You learn about the products as and when you use them, and then you just recommend them to other people. It's so simple. It absolutely is. If you're thinking of yourself or somebody that you know that would want to start their own online business, it costs £56 to start your own business. That covers the cost of your website, your online shop, all of the infrastructure, and then you receive your catalogues and your samples through the post, and you are then entitled to a massive discount of your products for your personal use, and you're paid then every single month, and you're then entitled to earn the trips, the car, the jewelry, the flowers, the recognition. You're entitled to all of that as a business builder, and it's your own business, so it's completely up to you how you build it. Everybody builds this business differently, and that's the great thing. You don't have a boss. So I'll pass it back to Lucy, but thank you so much for listening to me, everybody.
Hi, thanks everyone for logging on. If you've got any questions or want to try any products, just get in touch and I'll help you as best I can.
Thanks, Lucy.
Thanks everyone.
All right, bye everybody.
Well done.
Bye.
Bye.